So it's easy. So whatever we have studied so far, let's have a quick recap. Okay, recap. And in our recap, we will first speak about something called direct variation. And direct variation, we said, if a quantity x, if a quantity x varies directly with a quantity y, we say that x can be written as some constant of proportionality k multiplied by y, and in such a scenario, x upon y is always equal to k, and this is equal to constant. And that's what you used to use while solving every problem. Anyone has doubt in this understanding? Tell me. No. Okay. So, and further we know that in direct proportion is very easy. If x goes up, y has to go up. Similarly, if x goes down, y has to go down. Check whatever I have spoken so far. Do you have any issues in understanding this? Okay. And all the problems that you solved so far were all direct variation. But the problem, as I told you in exam, one problem will come and you have to first detect whether it is direct or indirect. That is the big issue. Okay. So let's now get into indirect variation. Then definitely there will be one exercise which will be your what is called combination exercise, or I will give you a worksheet in this exam chapter, because the worksheet will have jumbled questions, and that is the test of your whether you have learned the chapter properly or not, where you get jumbled question. It's not that you won't be able to solve. I only want the first step. Could you detect whether it is direct or indirect? Okay. So let's come down to indirect variation now. Okay. Let's come to invert or indirect is the same word. So we say, okay, he wants inverse. So we'll use the word inverse variation or indirect variation. Inverse variation. So in inverse variation, our understanding is like this. If x as a quantity goes up, then y as a quantity should goes down. And if x as a quantity goes down, then y as a quantity should go up. We represent it like this. X is inversely proportional to y. It's written as x is equal to inversely proportional to y. Okay. So further, if we try to solve it algebraically, we will write x is equal to some constant of proportionality k into 1 upon y. Whenever you replace proportionality with equal, you bring the constant of proportionality. I hope you know what is k. K is known as constant of proportionality. It's known as constant of proportionality. So further, now what we write x into y is equal to k. So here the main the difference that comes up between the two types of proportionality, that when you see indirect, product equal to constant, and here always the ratio will be equal to constant. This is what you should remember, right? Problems will be same. Like what first we do, we do a declaration whether it is an inverse, then we make the baksa. In baksa we make the kaksha, and in kaksha we write everything. But in the other one, what did we do? We used to take ratio. Here we will take products to be equal. Have we understood this part or not? Is this much okay? Fine for every kid, right? So let's try and check with one problem. You want to note down anything here? Can I move ahead? Okay. Yeah, please, not an issue. So let's try and check one problem, and let's see whether we can do it or not. Okay, chalo. So inverse proportion means product should be equal to constant. Direct proportion means ratio should be equal to constant. Are we fine? Chale aage. Akash betu, आगे चलो. Done. Okay, right, good. तो चलो एक प्रॉब्लम लेते हैं, बुक का ही प्रॉब्लम है पर करके देखते हैं. So let's take that problem. So we are given a baksa, and in baksa they have made kaksa. So let's see the kaksa. Kaksa is something like this. कितना है? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. X and Y. 1 2 3 4 5. If you want to make 6 slices in a cake, cut it 5 times. Don't cut it 6 times. You'll make 7 slices. Okay. What happened, Mishka? You become very sleepy. So this is X and Y. And the data given to us are 8, 16, 80, 8, 16, 80, and they have given 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2. That means this is my x2, sorry, x4. Let's say this is x4, 4, 5, 2. This is y5, y1, x2. Okay, and the problem starts saying that given x is inversely proportional to y. They have already specified that x and y are inversely proportional. So what do we know from here? If they are inversely proportional, then xy should always be equal to constant. Okay, if xy is equal to constant, it implies that an x1 with its partner y1 will always be constant. Similarly, an x2 with its partner y2 will be constant. And in this manner, we can write blah, blah, blah. And xn with its partner yn will always be equal to constant. So have we understood this? Right? So is there anywhere where both the parties are known to you? I can think in x3 it is known to us. So we can write that 16 into 5 is our k basically. So we'll write it with here. Should be equal to 8 into y1. Should also be equal to x2 into 4. Should also be equal to x4. Sorry. Should also be equal to x4 into 2. Should also be equal to 80 into y5. So you can take one at a time. You can take the equations one at a time. Look at that child. You can take one at a time and start solving. So if you try to solve this, how much will you get for y1? 8 2s are 16, 5 2s are 10. Okay? Are we fine, Sarvesh? If we try to solve this, then how much do we get for y1? Our y1 will be equal to 8 will come this side, 2s are 16, that will go to 10. Then similarly, you can also pick up next, that is, you can pick up this and this as one. Then 4 4s are 16, sorry. So here we will get 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20. So your x2's value will be equal to 20. Similarly, you can check on x4. So complete it. Okay, then we'll do which one? y5. y5 will be 80. So 80 comes down, 16 5s 80, 5 5 cancel 1. Now some beautiful things. Let us try to populate the data. Tell me, Sarvesh, what data did we get? In y1 we got how much? 10. x2 we got as 20. Then x4 will be 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 8 5s are 40, and this is 1. Now you yourself see, look, you should enjoy mathematics. If x is 8, y is 10. Here x has been increased, so y should decrease. See, y has decreased. Here x has been increased further. From 20 decreased again. So this one will again increase. From 16 it has been increased. That will decrease. So if you see the graph pattern, if we see the pattern in the form of a graph, in a pattern in the form of a graph. So you see 8 to 20 is a 8 to 20 is a climb. Then obviously 10 to 4 is a dip. Then 20 to 16 is a dip, whereas 4 to 5 is a climb. Then 16 to 40 is a climb, 5 to 2 is a dip. And then 40 to 80 is also a climb. Then 2 to 1 is also a dip. This is inverse variation. Whenever you're doing such block type problems, always check whether you have seen this pattern or not. Then you yourself know that your answer is correct. Advait darling, take your hand away from the shin and then become an active child. Put your 2 hands, clasp your fingers. Let's do an exercise. Come, clasp your fingers. Put your hands behind your head. Yeah, turn your head on the right. Then on the left. Take your right hand here and fly like a bird. And then pull your nose properly. Yes, good. Please. Right. He's doing. He's such a loving teacher. He never scolds. In school, no teacher will do like this. Fly like a bird. Pull your ears. But sometimes the sir actually pulls the ears also. Do you know that? Yeah. Mishka is angry on me today because by the time she came, I said Mishka fights with everyone. Mishka is angry. चले अगर प्रॉब्लम करें, आइए एक प्रॉब्लम उठाते हैं, ठीक है? एक प्रॉब्लम करते हैं. Can I go ahead? Ekashpito, can I change the screen? Okay, chalo. So let's go ahead. So the question, I'm just taking a sample question, and then I will leave it to you for you to do. So the question is something like this. It says that we have some lovely looking gentlemen, you know, some lovely, and who draws so many gentlemen? Who draws so many gentlemen? Okay. So it says 45 of such men. Right? 40. Hey, book mat dekho na, idhar hai na. 45 men, and then there is some sort of a work. There's a work. What is this work? Cleaning toilets. Okay, cleaning toilets, and that to public toilets. So 45 men need 9 days to clean those toilets, or say 49 days to clean those toilets. Have you understood? Now what we have done, there have been manpower has been brought down. Now just see, manpower has been brought down. So what do you think in time? The number of days will increase. This is what I want from you. So this problem is a fight between manpower. You have to get this word versus time. Or you can use a better English, duration. Or somebody might use number of days, whatever it is. So they asked you, 35 men to clean these toilets will take how much time, right? So we go by our practice. So how do we solve this problem? We will initially write, no, first we will write, not Baksa, first we will write solution, and we will write manpower. Manpower is inversely proportional to duration or time, whatever you write, your or number of days. You want to write, even if you are writing number of men is inversely proportional to number of days, it's still correct, just that you are writing a little bit more words for which I can't give you a chocolate in here. Good. So then we make our baksa, our very favorite baksa, and inside the baksa we will make the kaksa. So let's make the kaksa. So this is my kaksa, and then we will make 2 slots, and then we write manpower, okay, and we write duration. So the duration is coming always in what, beta? Days. So we first fill our data. When our manpower is 45, then we are taking how many? 49 days. When our manpower is 35, and then we are taking how many? Unknown. So we say it as X. We take it as X. So since they are inversely proportional, we will now write, always write the X side on the left. 35 multiplied by X should be equal to 45 multiplied by 49. Clean the utensils in one go. 45 into 49 divided by 35. 5 7s are 35, 7 7s are 49, and then 5 7s are 35, 5 9s are 45. So this becomes 63, and X was your assumption. So we say 35 men can create sparkling toilets. No, we don't write that. We write 35 men can complete the job or work in 63 days. Bas. Ajay. Hey Advait, you don't write anything nowadays, huh? You're becoming very, you want me to do a PTM? Then? No, it takes me 1 minute to give a ring to a lady named Mrs. Parvati. Should I call? No, should I call? Should I?
No, I was what you told me not to do that.
I've activated the phone. Should I? Okay, PA It has come. Should I?
No, you told not to write.
Oh, I told not to write, but I told her put your hands out here and then look at the charming picture of your girlfriend on the screen. Huh? Yeah. Nonsense, huh? Super nonsense. Hello. Right. So let's attempt and let's do problems in galloping manner now so that you can do some problems at home. Let's attack the odds. Okay? But one question number one you are not doing. Question number one you'll do at home. So you start from problem 3 here. So we go by odds now. 3, 5. The next exercise. It is what page number, Bitu? Page number bolna?
165.
165, Sarvesh. Anay, all right? Or are you also getting into 12b? I don't want you to do 1 now. 1 you can do at home. 2 you can do. I want you to do from 3 onwards. Statement oriented problems. So how will you do? You gallop, right, darling? 3, 5, 9, 7. 3, 5, 7, 9. और जो नहीं आएगा आप हमें पूछेंगे, हम यहाँ आपकी मदद के लिए हमेशा तैयार हैं. दिल्ली पुलिस. कौन सा? रीप का मतलब होता है फसल काटना बेटा, हार्वेस्ट है ना. बड़े अंग्रेज बन गए हो ना. रीप मतलब हार्वेस्ट. व्हाट यू ऐसे कहते हैं ना, जो बोते हो वही काटोगे. व्हाट यू सो इज व्हाट यू विल रीप. अगर गंदा काम करोगे तो गंदे फसल आएंगे.
This we can't take.
So you should, what is the question? Now, very nice question Sarvesh has asked. Sarvesh, can you read the question slowly for me? Like a story. Read it. If 35 men, so they're talking about manpower, okay, can reap a field in 8 days. So it is man versus time. Manpower versus duration, right? I make all of you clean my house and I punish and say you clean my house. So will you take more time? Have you understood? And what you asked is exactly the pain point you will find when a jumbled exercise is given. How do you detect this problem is, because in this exercise all problems will be inverse variation. यही catch है. ठीक है? Yes sir. Which exercise? 12b, 12b, 12b beta. A question 165, 165 page number. হ্যাঁ, ওটাতে এক্সারসাইজ নাম্বার হলো 12b বাবু. প্রত্যেকটা অড প্রবলেম 1 হোমওয়ার্কে করবে 3, 5, 7. আন্ডারস্টুড বেটা? First you have Pediasure, then you'll do that. You know what is Pediasure? Yeah, baby food. Hey, Advait, you lost. What happened? You lost some video game or something. Somebody has hit you, bit you. Why you're looking very upset? What is the manner? I'm not seeing you cheerful like other days. You lost badly in some video game contest or what? Or somebody has bullied you in school. Holiday, I know. Or what happened? Some next door neighbor girl or something has said, "Oh yeah, you are. Wait, you're not like that." You're looking like a flower which has not been, watered for last 5 days. Do. What are you making all this, eh? You need the fan? Oh. Do, a dear. Life. Question number 9. Very good. Let's take the question. 4 for 2. Question number 9. When you go to Smash and you sit on those machines, your game starts now, gentlemen. Press the accelerator. Yes. Let's take it. Hey, whenever I turn my face, one is Mishka and one is Abhigya. Shall I bring some tea, coffee, snacks, biscuit? Pan one de kya? Pan chaba ki baat kijiye. Yeah. 8 taps. 1 minute. So we have got some taps. Okay, and 8 taps
Of the same size.
of the same size.
So the tap will be 7.
Okay, so I think we are again going with time.
Duration.
Okay, 8 taps, 27 minutes. If 2 taps go out of order, means the next scenario, it is 6 taps. Your taps have reduced.
How long?
No, you tell me. Your taps have reduced, so time will go up. How long will it get time to fill up? Right. So what nonsense things here is there? What nonsense is there? Here is like number of taps is inversely proportional to, we will write. Yeah, the problem is what you know. Your problem in you guys is not mathematics, all English problem. Number of taps is inversely proportional to fill duration. More the number of taps, less the fill duration. Less the number of taps, more the fill duration. So, Mr. Rajiv Rastogi, we make our Baksa, and from Baksa we will get into Kaksa. Nonsense questions, nonsense, right? Hey, who is laughing? My English is very good. Don't you laugh at me and try to show me a racial abuse that he doesn't know how to speak English. I'm speaking the proper English. My teacher used to enter my class and see if a fan is switched on. Who is on the fan? We were in Assam, and it used to be very cold. He used to get very angry. Who is on the fan? Who is on the fan? Kisne fan chalaya? Who is on the fan? I will throw the window out of him. I'll throw the window out of him.
English one घट
Eh?
गया.
Fill duration. And we are measuring fill duration in minutes. Sarvesh darling. So our number of tabs are employed 8, 27, 11, is not done with this is called the new rodent language. What is your answer? Right? 6 taps can fill the tank in 36 minutes. If you brought down the taps, duration goes up. Oh, garrison वाला ये तो कॉमन, ये स्कूल ये प्रॉब्लम देगा. गैरिसन मतलब जानते हैं छावनी, कैंटोनमेंट, जहां आर्मी सोल्जर्स रहते हैं. दिस अ वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चन. सो यू हैव अ गैरिसन. गैरिसन इज वेयर, गैरिसन में क्या है? So a garrison has got 900 men. So 900 सैनिकों की एक टुकड़ी. Okay, very good. अच्छा, इनके पास 42 दिन का खाना था. अब आप खुद ही सोचो मेरे भाई, अगर आदमी कम हो जाएंगे तो खाना ज्यादा बचेगा. अच्छा, आगे क्या है? अभी रीइंफोर्समेंट आ गए, मतलब बिन बुलाए मेहमान. सो एक्स्ट्रा ऐड कितने हो गए तुम्हारे? 500. यानी कि नया सिनारियो कितना हो गया? 1400 मैन. 1400 मैन हो गए. तो भाई साहब खाना तो शॉर्ट गिरेगा इनका. कितना है वो हमें नहीं पता, यही तो पूछा होगा. बस समझ में आया? अभी 900 मैन के लिए 42 दिन खाना बच रहा है. अब आगे और 500 मैन, तो टोटल नया केस कितना बन गया? 1400. अभी बक्सा कक्सा समझ में आ गया. तो सबसे पहले हम क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे? हम लिखेंगे कि नंबर ऑफ मैन, नंबर ऑफ मैन डायरेक्टली लिखना नहीं चाहिए. डेज फूड विल लास्ट इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू नंबर ऑफ मैन. ये समझ में आया? जितना आदमी कम रहेगा उतना खाना ज्यादा रहेगा. अभी बस बक्सा बना दो और इनमें खेलो. समझ में आया? बहुत अच्छी बात है. दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. exercise 7a. Yaris a. X plus
Square.
5 whole square.
Minus 4.
Just 1 minute, huh? My mom is alone. There's a delivery. Just hold on, huh? 1 minute. But too very sorry. अम्मा जान की दुकान. Yeah, x plus
5 whole square.
Ah.
Minus 4 into
minus 4 into
bracket x plus
x plus 5. We have to factorize this, right? Dog square dog. So we take what dog common. Dog common. Dog. Yeah. 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 Dog square. Dog 4 dog. Oh. Next time you x plus 1 you x plus 5 when you x plus 1 x plus 5 x plus 5 x plus 5 whole square. X plus 5 minus 4 into x plus 5. Right? X plus 5. Yeah, open the bracket, 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4, minus 4. We never spoke any language, but we understood. This shows that even in the olden days, people could have communicated across one another. All that you need is feelings. Yeah. Yeah. Did we speak any language? No.